Hello team, welcome back. And today we are going to discuss another important topic in Selenium, which is how we can handle the multiple browser windows or multiple tabs. So many times we have seen when you will click on a link that will open a new web page in a new browser window, or that will open a new web page in a new browser tab, right? So how we can automate these kind of applications where we are basically switching between the windows or switching between the tabs, right? So in this lecture, we will see how we can handle the multiple tabs and how we can handle the multiple windows, right? So if our application have this kind of functionality, like when we are clicking some particular button, when we click some particular link, then that link is being opened in a new section. That link is being opened in a new tab or a new window. Then how we can use them, how we can automate these kind of scenarios, right? So in Selenium, we need to switch between the windows what we want to work. So in Selenium, when we are working with the multiple windows or when we are working with the multiple tabs, then we need to switch on that particular window, or we need to switch on that particular tab on which we want to work, right? So by default, whenever a application is opened, basically operating system provides the GUID to that particular application, right? So let's understand how Selenium works with the multiple windows and multiple tabs. So in every operating system, whenever a new application is open, it could be your browser tab, it could be your browser window, or it could be some other tab, right? Operating system provide a particular GUID to that particular application, right? And Selenium will work with that particular GUID, right? So Selenium provide the native support to handle the multiple windows. We don't need to work on Java and we don't need to create our own methods, right? Selenium has already inbuilt the native support to work with the multiple windows and multiple tabs. And Selenium identify these windows and these tabs on the basis of the GUID which is being provided to that particular application by our operating system. So let's see what methods are available in the Selenium to work with the multiple windows and multiple tabs and how we can use them, right? So the first method is get window handle. So Selenium called that particular GUID window handle, right? And with the help of the get window handle, we can identify and we can find out the GUID of the current working window, right? This is a 16 digit unique ID which will be assigned to any particular application by our operating system, right? So with the help of the get window handle, we can find out the GUID of the current window. If you want to find out the GUID of all the windows which is being opened or all the tabs which is being opened on your browser, then you can use the get window handles, right? So whenever Selenium WebDriver start your operating system, so whenever Selenium WebDriver start your browser session, it will assign a particular GUID to that particular browser tab, right? Once you will click on an application link and it will open either in a new window or either in a new tab, right? And that browser is basically working on a WebDriver session. So a new GUID to so a new GUID will assign to that particular window or tab, and Selenium will identify that particular window and that particular tab on the basis of the GUID. And to work with any window handle, first we need to switch to that particular window with the help of the method switch to dot window. So let's go to the browser and identify a few sites which have these kind of scenarios, right? So first, if we will open the facebook.com, then we can see this web page is being loaded and there is no additional window loaded when we open the facebook.com. If you will click on any link, like you will click on the forgot account, then this link is basically opened in the same tab, right? No new tab is being ordered. If you will go back and click on some other link, suppose we will click on the login, then this is also open in the same tab. If you will click some other link like profiles, then this is also open in the same tab, right? The tab or window is not being switched, right? Now let's open some another website. Let's open an Indian website called Naukri.com. So we will put www.naukri.com, right? So let's wait until this particular site will load completely. So you can see this particular site get loaded and it has loaded two additional windows. One is this where we are getting the Amazon ads, and another is this where we are getting the Flirtone ads, right? So this is one window and they both are two separate windows, right? If you want, you can work on these windows as well. So this is the example of multi windows. So if we will open another website like jobserve.com, so we have to wait until the complete site will load. Then you can see we are over here on the jobserve.com, and if you will click on any link, like suppose we are going to click this sponsored job link, SAP SD deployment manager Goa, then this will open in a new tab. This is not a new window, this is a new tab in the same browser, but Selenium will handle the multiple windows and multiple tabs in a similar manner, right? So let's open the Eclipse and let's look into the practical implementation of this. So I will open the Eclipse. So we are on Eclipse here in our package com.selenium master part 2. I will create a new class and name it handle multiple windows. So you can see a new Java class is being created over here. I will copy paste some few methods from my previous class. So I will copy the before method and after method, right? And paste it over here. Now let's create our first method like public void and suppose handle Facebook, right? So first we will see how we can handle the single window, and I will declare it as a test. So first I will call driver.get, and over here I will paste the URL of my facebook.com. So once you will open the Facebook, it will open the Facebook in a browser and in a tab, right? So that tab must have some GUID. So how we can get the GUID? We can get the GUID with the help of a method driver dot get window handle, and you can see this method is basically returning a string, right? So I will copy this inside a string and I will call it main window or main page window, right? And suppose I'm printing it, sys out print main page window. Now suppose I will click some link, so I will click this forgotten account link, right? So I will open the spy and spy on this particular link, so we can get it with the help of a text, right? So I'll go to the Eclipse and call driver dot find element by link text and paste my text over here, and on this web element I will call the click method. So what this will do, once we will click on this particular forgotten account link, this will refresh the Facebook on a same tab. It means the GUID of my window should not be changed. I will again get the GUID and store it in some other store, right? So forgot account page equals to driver dot get window handle, and I will again paste it, sys out, and I will call it forgot account page ID, and similarly I will append a message over here main page ID, right? If I will execute my program, then this will open the browser, open the Facebook, get the ID of both of the pages and print this ID on the console, right? Then you can see it has printed the IDs of both of my tabs, main page ID which is CD window and some numeric number, then forgot account ID, then some numeric number. You can see they both of the IDs are same, right? It means the Selenium is working on the same tab and same window. That's why we don't need to switch between the tabs or windows when we are working on the Facebook, right? Now let's declare another test case, right? And call it public void handle multi tabs, right? Multi tabs, and I will declare it as a test case at the rate test. Now what we will do, we will open the new website driver.get and we will open the jobserve.com over here. So I will go to my browser and copy the URL of the jobserve.com, which is this, and I will paste it over here. So once we will get the URL of the jobserve.com, so what we will do, we will get the window handle of the current window, right, and print it on a console. So I will copy this code and paste it over here, and call it main page ID of job serve, right? Now what I will do, I will click some link, right? So suppose I want to click the same link, SAP SD Deployment Manager. So I will open the developers tool and spy on this particular link, right? So this has the ID SPT post link title, right? I will go to the browser called driver.findelement by ID. Team, please remember when you will practice this particular course, it may possible that this ID will change, right? So if this is the possibility, then you can go to that particular page, web page, and identify the new ID or new web link for you, right? Then I will call it, then I will call the click, right? Now, what we need to do, we need to find out, we know very well once we will click this particular link, this will open the link in a new tab, right? So now we need to find out that what is the current window handle, right? So I will again copy the same code and paste it over here, right? Because get window handle return you the window handle of the current web page, right? So suppose I will call it current window handle, current window, right? And I will copy the current window over here as well. And I will replace the message with current page ID, right? Now save your program and I will comment out my first test so that this test will execute this time, right? And I will execute my test. So this will open the Chrome and open your website in the Chrome, right? Then it will open, then it will click that particular link and print the ID of both tabs on your console. But over here we can see the both of the IDs are same. See, this is similar to this. It means what it means? It means Selenium is not switching the focus by default, right? Now how we can prove this? So suppose we will go to the browser and we will go to the link which was opened with this particular tab, right? So this is the link, and suppose over here we will try to find out something. Suppose I will open my developer tools and I would like to find out this text which is present inside the ID md underscore visa request, right? And I will print it. So suppose I will type right driver dot get element, driver dot find element by ID, and I will paste this ID over here and then call get text. Save this text in a string and print this text. So string and say job heading like this and sys out print job heading. So if Selenium by default switching the windows, then this should execute successfully. Else this will return you the exception element not found, right? I will again execute my program. So this will open the site, click that particular link. This link will open in a new tab. See, opened. By default, the browser focus is switched. Browser focus is switched from your parent page to the child page. But this browser is still not closed. It means Selenium is still working, right? So we have to wait until the Selenium will work and we will see what is the output of this particular test case, right? So you can see the test execution is completed and we are getting the failures. And what is the failure? Failure is no such element exception. It means Selenium is not able to locate the element which have the ID selector with visa request, right? See, you can see this is not able to find out the element which have the ID selector MD visa request. It means, what does it mean? It means Selenium by default is not switching the focus, right? Although the new tab is being opened, but Selenium is still working on the previous tab. Selenium was looking this particular element on the previous tab, right? It was not looking this particular element on the new tab. So what we need to do, we need to switch to the new tab, right? How we can switch it? So for this we need to implement So for this we need to change the implementation a bit. I will comment out this code, right? And then I will put driver dot get window handles. Instead of the window handle I will type get window handles. And once I will keep my mouse cursor over here, you can see it is returning the set, right? So we need to declare a set which have the string type and call it window IDs, right? Import the set from the Java util. Now to work with the set, if you want, you can put the for loop, you can put the for each loop. I prefer the iterator, right? So I will declare the iterator of a string type and call it it or equals to window IDs dot iterator, right? Now what I will do, so this window handles will return with the two ID, the first ID of the first tab and second ID of the second tab, right? So to iterate with the IDs, we need to find out the IDs, right? So the first ID would be the main page ID. So I will create the variable like main page ID equals to itr dot next. Then second ID would be the job page ID. So I will call the second ID or job page ID. Job page ID equals to itr dot next, right? So what this will do, this will switch between the IDs. Right now we know that there are only two IDs, so that I'm not using the has next, right? If you want, you can implement this particular function with the help of the has next, right? Now what we need to do, we need to switch to the second page. How we can do that, right? So switching to the new tab or page, new tab or window. So how we can do that, we can do that with the help of the switch to function. So driver dot switch to dot window, right? And over here we need to pass the ID on particular window we want to switch, right? So we want to switch on the job page ID. And after this we want to identify the text. So what we did, we identify all the window handles, right? Put the iterator on that particular set, identified the both of the IDs, right? And then switch to the intended page and then try to find out the element, right? Just save your program and execute a program. This time test case should execute successfully, right? So let's see, it is opening the job seeker jobserve.com. Open the new page. Once the page will load and it close your browser, right? Then you can see the test got successful, right? And this was the text which was present on that particular web page. The text was applicants must be eligible to work in the specified location, right? Now if you want to work more and you want to close that particular tab, so you can call driver dot close. What this will do, this will close that particular tab, right? If you want, I will put some thread dot sleep over here so that you can see actually it is closing that particular tab or not, right? Thread dot sleep, and I will call it for 4 seconds, right? And I will put some try catch declaration around this and execute this program. So this will open the jobserve.com. Click on that particular link. It will open the link in a new tab, get the text, close that particular tab, right? So you can see and see it just closed, right? So with the help of the close, we can close the current working window in the Selenium. We have already discussed about the difference between the close and quit, right? So if you want to close the current working window, then you can use the close. You can see once we use the close, it didn't close the complete browser, it just closed the current working window or the current tab, right? Now the question is, okay, we have worked with that particular window, but suppose we again want to work with the main window, again want to work on this particular page. Suppose we want to type something in the keywords, then how we can do that, right? So first I will identify this particular web element, right? And this has the ID text key, right? So I will copy this. Then after this what I will do, I will try to identify the web element driver dot find element by id, paste it over here. And suppose over here I am typing something like I'm typing, what is this? This is keywords, so I'm typing Selenium automation tester, right? And again I put the 4-second wait, so to see actually it is typing or not, right? So just save your program and execute this. So I would like to tell you this particular program will fail. So once it will fail, we will discuss why it got failed, right? So you can see it open the new tab and it extract the text and close that particular tab. Now it will wait for 4 seconds and it has closed your test case, and you will see the error element not found. See, over here we have the no such window exception, target window already closed, right? What does it mean? So this is the similar case when we was not switched to the child window, we was getting the error for this particular element because we was working on the main page window. And once we will switch to the next window and we have closed it, so Selenium is not smart to identify that on which window I need to work. So we need to tell Selenium, okay, my child window is done, I have done my testing with my child window, now switch back to the previous one, right? So to resolve this, you can use again driver dot switch to dot window and pass the main page id over here, right? We have generated over here. Then again execute your program. Now if I will execute this program, now you can see this will open the Chrome. Open the jobseeker.com in this particular browser, click that particular link, open the link in a new tab, close that particular tab, wait for 4 seconds, type your text inside the keywords and close your program. So we have to wait until the complete web page will be load. See, it has opened the new tab, close that particular tab, then it will type the keywords, right? So we have to wait and see Selenium automation tester is being typed. Now it will close your current browser as well and test will be successful. So this is the way how we can handle the multiple windows and multiple tabs in a Selenium, right? So team, I have explained you how we can handle this. So we have seen the example of the jobserve.com. I am posting a task for you. You need to practice similar kind of code with the naukri.com, right? So over here we was working with the multiple tabs. On the naukri.com you would be able to find out the multiple windows, right? Multiple browser windows. The approach and the processing would be similar, right? We need to use two methods, get window handles and get window handle, right? So the approach would be same. If you have any doubt, you will face any challenge, then please let me know, I will help you, right? So that's all for the day. Thank you team, thanks for your time.